one time one of them told me to shut up, and I followed her outside, and I was like, at 3 o'clock, and I was at the gate, I was like, tell me to shut up again, innit? Tell me to shut up again. I was like, don't ever think you can talk to me like that in class, and then outside here I won't bust your head, like, don't ever talk to me like that. And that was it. Thank you.
Do you get special water?
Yeah, I just don't drink tap water.
Oh my god.
Because I'm a bitch. No.
I like it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Thank
you.
See?
Because I can tell if it's tap water.
Can you? This is so funny because, do you
when we
know,
start.
I saw Stevie Martin recently, and I went to see her in Durham on a tour. It was so good, by the way. And
You better come see me now.
I will. Oh my god.
I am coming up your way.
Are you coming on my way?
Where you playing about?
I don't know, but I am coming up there. I don't know yet.
Oh no, I will. But let me know.
Yes.
And I'll come see it. But it was so funny because she was like, she was taking the piss because when we did Taskmaster, I was in a different hotel.
Yes.
Because I was a bougie bitch. And I was like, I've had some really shitty hotels, but you were actually in a nice hotel.
Yeah, it was all right, apart from the family that was having a wedding. And then one day we came home and there was so many fireworks. I was like, is it November?
Oh, stop it.
Honestly, it was like, bam, 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 bam. I was like, what the hell? And they were doing like renovation or something in the back. So like 6 o'clock in the morning on our days off, it was like, do, 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 do,
Right,
do,
well
do.
then there you go. So
Yeah.
there's none of that in my hotel. So now I'm actually really glad. But now, see, look, but what I said to Stevie, I went, Stevie, give it another year. Give it 2 years. And I can't wait because I'm gonna message her. I'll be like, where you staying?
Yeah.
Where you staying tonight? Yeah.
Stayed with the rest of the cast, did you? I think not.
Yeah, I think you didn't, but now you're just on pure bottled water, so good for you.
Just bottled
I love
water.
it.
One of the worst hotel stays I had was lying in bed and I heard what can only be described as like full-on building works. And I was like, it was right above my bed and I was like, what's going on? And I got out of my bed and I walked down and I went in the lift up. This was like 7 a.m. And right above, so each floor must be concrete. Right above, there's a guy with like a fucking pneumatic drill, and he's just, and it was literally the room above mine. And I just walked in the room, and I looked at him. I went, and he went, "You all right?" And I went, "Yeah." And I just got my phone. I took a photo of him. And I went, "See ya." And I went down to reception. I went, "What the f is going on here?" By the way,
But they're allowed to do it after a certain time.
yeah. It's like, well, you should be up. You're obviously on this hotel because you work in the city. So no. Yes, it is my fault that I got in at 2 o'clock because we drove from fucking Oxford or wherever. It's my fault, mate. But I'm still pissed off. But yeah,
That's crazy. What if it went straight through? Like,
I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of
that
that.
would be my foot. I'd be like,
Oh, I've had
Terrifying.
people.
Gonna kill
I
me.
did tours about. I've had people smashing into, trying to kick my door down in the middle of the night. I've walked into hotel rooms, man. I've walked in. I've checked in at night, and I've walked in. I've walked in with my suitcase, and I've looked, and there's been someone asleep in the bed, and I've gone, and I've walked back out. And once I saw the guy at breakfast next morning. I was like, I was fucking in your room last night, pal.
And he didn't even
He
notice.
didn't know. He was like, ah. And I was like, I was in his room last night. I could have done anything, and I had to.
We put chairs up against the
yeah,
door.
that's what I do. Yeah.
Do you?
And I hate,
What do you put on the chair?
Nothing. I just balance it. Just as long as it makes a noise. Or you know that thing you put your suitcase on?
The thing that goes together.
Yeah.
Like, if you put that, because at least if they try to come in, it will make a noise.
It'll clank it. Yeah.
It will.
So
I do that.
Sometimes if you can't put the chair bounce or whatever, what you do is you put the chair up against the door and then precariously put a cup and saucer on the edge of the chair. And then if they open it and they bang it, the cup and saucer is going to fall off and you can. Although we were woke up in the most bougie way ever last night. Speaking of bouginess,
You're gonna die.
it was as I said it to her, I was like, oh God, I've changed. Well, I was asleep in bed, 2 o'clock in the morning. I heard what sounded like low caliber gunshots, like, and we both went, and I went, it's just the ice in the ice bucket. I like, how fucking bougie are we? The ice moved in the ice bucket, and I was ready for action.
How's life?
Yeah.
How's everything going?
Yeah, good. Just like working. I'm like, a bit tired, but it's all good.
It's great.
Yeah, just
It's
work.
really
My
good.
book's coming out. I'm working towards a tour. I'm just like, everything's kicking off all at once.
Nice.
I'm like,
What's
power
the
of
book? I
Taskmaster.
haven't got this on here. What's the book?
Yeah,
all
we haven't got a
about?
book on here.
oh, yeah, it's called The Perks of My Hijab, and it's like a teen book,
Oh,
pre-teen
nice.
book. And it's coming out in May. So it's just, but writing. Have you ever? You've written a book.
Yeah.
Is it fiction, non-fiction? What is it?
It's semi-autobiographical.
Okay.
'Cause it's a little bit based on me, but through the eyes of my niece, but some of my experiences.
Ah,
How are you finding the writing process?
Well, it's all done, but when I first started it, it was blood, sweat and tears, man. It's
hard, isn't it?
Crying.
Yeah.
Calling the editor going, oh no.
I found it. Chris is really good at it. And we did our first book. We could do children's books now, which is a lot easier, by the way. Some children's books, so easy. We did our book during COVID, and he'd be like, tippy, tappy, tippy, and I'd be sat at the laptop going, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It came really naturally to you. I think you should do another book.
Just, you know what it is? It's just, I'm going to fill in a word count. And they go, you got to do 70,000 words. I go, right, okay. I could summarize this story in a paragraph, but I'm going to make it 12. And it's just, yeah. Now, your tour.
Yes.
I'm very excited about the title because one, I don't understand it.
Okay.
But two, when you just explained it to someone, you said you're going to get in bother. So I'm very intrigued. Fatiha El-Ghorri, Cockney stacking doll.
Uh-huh.
What does this mean?
So it's Cockney because I'm a Cockney.
Yeah.
I'm from the East End, Hackney and Bethnal Green. And the stacking doll, you get those the Russian dolls that go into
Where they
themselves.
all go into we've got a Santa one where it's got like mini little figures inside. Yeah.
That's what that is.
Right.
Because a few times in my life, people have said to me, trying to guess where I'm from, and they're like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, "It's a little place, you won't know it." And they're like, "No, go on, where is it? I've been all over the world, I bet I know it." And I'm like, "Okay, it's my mum's vagina." But anyway, that's a different story. But people are always trying to guess. And this guy goes to me, "Are you Russian?" And I was like, "Why would you think I'm Russian? Like, are you mad? Like, you need to honestly." And then he goes, "Oh, because you look like that doll that goes into itself."
The stacking doll.
Yeah. So a lot of people.
Right,
the little
okay.
hijab, the little face.
You got to know that you've got a really cute face. You have got a really cute little face. Yeah.
Do you know what's so fucking weird? This is the longest me. No, this is so fucking weird for me because this is the longest we've ever chatted.
Yes.
All I know is from you on Taskmaster, either flirting with Greg or telling fucking, "I'm going to knock you out, bruv." And now you're smiling going, "I wrote a book and I cried," and I'm like, "Who the fuck is this person?"
This is Fatiha, who I got to know on Taskmaster, who is lovely.
Oh,
Right.
thank you.
Who is so lovely, but also when the cameras go on, very scary
Right.
and very aggressive.
I do have that side, but I don't. You are nice people.
You're
Why
in a
would
good
I
mood.
threaten to whoop
Yeah.
your ass? Apart from when I walked in and she took her time saying hello.
Yeah, it's really awkward.
Where the fuck are you?
Yeah, she went, "Get out of here, bitch." I was like, "I'm also here, but I'll wait until you said hello to Rosie because I feel like that's what you're actually waiting for."
I love you both. I love you both.
I love it. You've been doing loads of telly stuff as well. How do you like the telly? What do you like better? Telly or stand up?
Stand up, to
Always.
be honest. Yeah.
Always.
That's where my heart is. That's the best. I feel the most alive. I feel the most on. I feel great. I have the most energy. And you're in control. It's my stage. It's my time. I'm doing, like, it's not like when you're doing TV and they're like, "Can you do that again, please?" Which you're probably going to do at the end of these, going,
No,
No pickups here. No pickups.
no.
This is just,
So you just
one and done.
So you're just there catching strays, like
Which-
ending people's careers.
No. Because if you see anything, we'll just take it out. If you want
Not
something
our
taken
bag.
out, we'll just take it
You're
out.
very
Don't you-
kind.
not
And
our
then we
bag.
keep it, and then we email you, and we send bank account details, and you send the money to that bank account if you don't want it to go out. And that's just the way we do it.
Pretend to be a Russian prince.
Yeah.
No, that's not our bag. So, but you didn't start stand up until 2015.
Yes.
What made you do it?
So I was married. It was my second marriage, and I got a divorce.
Yeah.
Because that's what I like to do, honey. I like to marry them and ruin their lives and then divorce them.
Wow.
And then,
You've been married twice, haven't you?
I had
Twice.
no idea until I read it on an email of research that you've been married twice. What happened?
it just didn't work. So
Yeah.
so I ended it, and then after that, I was on this website where you can look in like in your local area. You can look up like knitting or like a walking group or like a boards game night or something like that. And they're all, most of those events are like free. So I was looking up walking, having like a local walking group. And then this pop-up came up. Do you remember when we used to get pop-ups?
Yeah,
You don't get so many now. And it came
I
up.
don't mean to brag, but I had a pop-up blocker. It's pretty tech savvy, I'll be honest with you.
All right, sure. I just had to
The pop-up blocker was I think it was not an antivirus. It came with a free pop-up blocker, so stay safe out there, kids. Sorry, carry on.
And then it just popped up and it said try stand-up comedy, and then that was it. I did the course, and then that's it. I did the course.
Wow.
And
So
the
I thought it was for like The way you met, right? Okay, I was going the total other way.
Yeah,
I
are
thought it
those
was like the way you met your
singers in your
husband.
area? I thought that's what you saw.
no.
All right, you
so
jumped
it
stories
came
there.
up-
Right.
It came up saying try comedy.
Yeah. It just
And you
pops
did a
up.
course.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah. But I
That's annoying. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be offensive, but I firmly believe that they don't work.
yes.
But you're sitting here in front of us.
No, I think when people think of comedy courses,
Mm-hmm.
so this is what I would describe a comedy course as. You go there to make connections, to gain confidence, to how to write up a joke and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Some techniques, some joke writing techniques,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, which I've never used. And but the main thing is like confidence, and they give you a stage, and you meet other comedians at the same level as you and stuff like that.
Okay.
But they can't make you funny. You either have it or you don't.
I said that to you.
Firmly agree.
I
I
said
firmly
that to
agree.
you.
Yeah.
It's the same with singing.
Mm-hmm.
You can either sing or not.
Yeah.
I don't think you can be taught how to sing.
She's been trying to teach me to sing for fucking years.
Oh yes, I think you can to a level, and you
Yeah.
can get better. But I think you can either it's a natural, and comedy's the same. You either got you. don't.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with you. Is it like singing as well?
Yeah.
There is a natural, like you said, you can learn to a certain degree, but there has to be something in you.
Totally.
If you don't have that thing, then...
What were you doing before? I don't actually know this.
I was
Ooh.
working in a university. I was just doing admin
Right.
and stuff. And before that, I was working in schools, like, PRUs, like pupil referral units, where all the naughty kids go.
Oh, shut
Kids
up.
that brings knives to school and things like that, yeah.
Wow.
And all that
I
kind of...
could see you there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I loved it. Because I was like one of them, innit? I was
Taking names and whooping ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, one time, one of them told me to shut up, and I followed her outside, and I was like, at 3:00, and I was at the gate. I was like, tell me to shut up again, innit? Tell me to shut up again. I was like, don't ever think you can talk to me like that in class, and then outside here, I won't bust your head. Like, don't ever talk to me like that. And that was it.
Fucking hell, that's
honestly,
amazing.
you never run our mouth
they
again.
need people like that.
Yeah.
They need
Yeah.
people like that.
I agree.
In those places who actually just talk to them how their parents, how they're normal, just like.
But a lot of
don't-
them, their parents don't give a shit. So this
Taught
is
them
the
like
problem.
a peer would talk to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they like that, like that kind of, like you're being somebody that cares. Their parents don't care because they're going in and out anytime they want. They're like, I'm going to go and get a tattoo. The mum's like, or the dad's like, yeah, whatever. So they're not involved. Whereas when you're like, you can't do that. That's not, they fight you, but they like it because it means you care.
Because it means you care. But yeah.
But it's about getting a balance. Like they have to know you can't take shit. Like
Yeah.
I remember there was a girl chasing a teacher with a butter knife. And the teacher's running. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I just got in the middle. I was like, what are you doing? Put the fucking knife down right now. And she listened and she done it. And I was all up in her face with my chest like this, going, put it down, innit? Put it down. And I
Wild. I had
This
no
is a
idea.
Fatiha I know. This
this
makes
is
more
you.
sense.
This is-
First of all, a butter knife. Was the butter on the knife?
yeah, we were having breakfast. And then the teacher
There was
was
fucking butter on it. I don't like grease or anything on my face. It makes us really upset. I would run from a butter knife with butter on, not for the fear of being stabbed, for the fear of getting grease. You put butter on my face, I'll have a spot in the morning.
you got good skin, by the way.
He's got lovely
I've
skin.
got makeup
both
on.
of you
It's
do.
just talking dog shit, man. Honestly. It's dog shit. I've got really greasy skin. Wow, that's wild though. That's wild. So a proper job. Like a
Yeah.
proper job. Like I fucked about and you fucked about, but that's a proper.
I've had proper jobs.
Yeah, bollocks.
Yeah, I did.
Name 3.
All right, I worked at Dorothy Perkins.
Shop doesn't count.
I was a recruitment consultant.
Yeah, were you though?
I was
For how long?
for a year.
Oh,
For merchandisers who I would put all the lads I would interview. Oh my God. I don't think I've told you this.
ooh.
This was such a mad job.
Exclusive.
Yeah, hold on.
Come
We'll,
on.
do, we'll do the
okay.
jingle. It's a Rosie Ramsey exclusive. Just made that up. Don't
Job
think you can
section.
tell.
So I would have to set up the office like a supermarket. And they would all have to come in. And this was the interview, and it was about merchandising, and it was about setting. And they would, because the people we employed, they would go to the supermarkets when they were just built, and they would have to put up all the shelves and everything. So I would have to set it up, and they would have to put all the shelves together. Then they would have to put all of the food on, and I would have to have loads of tins and crisps. And I remember, this is how greedy I am. I remember I just loved it because whenever I did it, I would eat loads of crisps because I would have to buy big 12 packets of crisps.
How would you set up an office as a supermarket? How did you do that?
It was just like an empty room, like a conference room, and they would have to come in and build all of the stuff.
So, okay, go back one more step. how would you set up that room as a supermarket? You said I used to have to set up the room as a supermarket. Do you mean you would just push all the chairs to the side?
I push all the chairs to the side.
I knew the story. As soon as you said they'd build the shelves, I thought, she just cleared a room. That's all she did here.
put the shelves
She put
in.
chairs and tables at the side and she wheeled stuff out the room. That's all you
Yeah.
did. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Did anyone ever fail? Like, did anyone ever do it really bad? And
Yeah,
like, I don't know, put the
sometimes.
sweet corn at the top and the chocolates at the bottom. You're like,
Sometimes they could just not put the shelves together and they wouldn't get the job.
No way. That's ridiculous.
Well, listen, I've got, and then I would have to book all of the accommodation because they would go to wherever, and I would have to book bed and breakfast for them all, and so I have had serious jobs.
Fair enough. And by the way, anyone who works in a shop, I wasn't slagging off shops. I was just doing it for comedy effect to annoy Rosie. I've worked in shops. But
I
yeah.
loved working on jobs.
if you start on him, I'll come round your house.
Oh
right,
my
with a
God,
butter
she's got me
knife.
back. This is
That's
amazing.
Back up. Back right up into the fridge and put that shit away.